Show and tell. Hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm going to be watching The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity manga. Volume 20. We're very close to volume 21. I mean, and then, whatever chapters are out that are not in a volume, but we're close to catching up. Last volume, we finished with Rintaro having gotten an interview with the chef he wants to work with and patissier he wants to work with, and he had and it seemed like that was a good thing, right? But then he had a call with Kaoruko, and she was like, "Are you like? Why do you not sound happy?" And I'm not sure exactly what happened, but yeah, I don't know. Rintaro seems a little despaired. I don't know. Let's get into the volume. August 5th, the day of our first anniversary. We agreed to talk on the phone tonight. At first, everything seemed normal, but when he told me what happened at the bakery earlier today, something changed. Rintaro-kun seems a bit down for some reason? Yeah. What's going on, Rintaro? Wait. Girlfriend. Oh, that's a cute image. And now she's the one to cheer him up, which, I mean, has happened a lot, but I feel like, yeah, it has happened a lot. But I don't know if it was, I feel like there was more focus on Rintaro trying to cheer her up because she's always cheerful. And with him, at first, he was just like, I mean, I think it was more earlier in the relationship when, she was the one to. Well, it's not true. I don't know. But it feels like it was just. Yeah, I feel like we had more focus on him, trying to be there for her. And she's just kind of naturally there for him, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. Let's continue. Is it just me, or are you not all that excited about it, Rintaro-kun? No, I'm super pumped, duh. Well, you don't sound the way that way at all. What's wrong? Is there a problem with helping out? I mean, you get to work for the person you've always admired, right? Uh, I messed up so much. Oh, okay. I can't hear you, Rintaro-kun. Talking to his fellow. Dude. I ran my mouth about wanting to work there without even looking into how much of an amazing patissier he really was. And before I even told him my name, I said something so stupid that I was going to surpass him. But it's how I've always been. Whenever I get too emotional about something, I just can't keep my mouth shut. Ah, stupid. I've never heard him ramble on for so long. Feels almost refreshing. I mean, he's saying whenever I get emotional, I can keep my mouth shut, and that's exactly what he's doing. Reflection time. I already told my parents about this too. It's impressive how that worked out so beautifully despite you just barging in there, is what Mom said. That is true. But the admiration you feel toward him is real, right? And this is what you wanted. Only made possible because you went for it, no? Yeah, I mean, his dad didn't say anything to that. Okay. Well, I can't blame you for feeling anxious about all of the mistakes you made. I do that all the time myself, after all. Rintaro-kun? That's, well, not the only thing. How about we do something like this? You kids have your summer break right now, yes? Why don't you work here for an internship of sorts during that time frame? Can I really? Naturally. And so, it will be our staff who get to decide if you're allowed to work with us, right? He said that. I hope you understand. After all, I won't be the only one you'll be working with. They will be judging you as you work with them in the kitchen and see if they can entrust their backs to you or not. Okay. You still there? It's just, I have this feeling right now that I haven't really experienced before. The staff of my family's patissier patisserie knew me. And no matter how much I'd mess up or fall behind, I'm still the owner's son, right? Yeah, it's different. But that place is different. We're all colleagues at best, and I'm the stranger. If I were to just barge my way in there and work like everybody else, I can't help but worry how they'll see me. Sure, that's understandable. I think I'm scared. You figured it out, my friend. I mean, yeah. It's terrifying. Gasp. Sorry about that. Today's supposed to be my first anniversary, yet I keep whining. It's fine, really. Don't worry about it. And to be honest, I'm happy that I get to hear you like this. Why? Isn't this the first time you're actually shaken up this much? When you were unsure how to handle your Takun situation, you picked yourself up right after, didn't you? And since you're always the one who has to cheer me up, that's what I was saying. So I did feel that. I mean, she was cheering him up too, but it feels like he was just kind of thinking it. Oh, she's so amazing, and telling her thank you and apologizing because everybody apologizes. But like, it just didn't. Yeah, that's what I felt. It feels like it's finally my time to shine. Okay, girl, shine. Just like you are for me, I want to be someone you can be weak around. Yeah. Like his weakness, he also keeps his weakness to himself. He's only recently opened up to his friends thanks to her. So it's all like thanks to her, but it's not like she gets to fully be, you know, like he doesn't admit to her that he's having a rough time. That's not true. But anyway, yes. So I definitely felt it. I don't know how to articulate it, but I mean, he told her, for instance, like I'm trying to think about specific moments in time when, you know, she was cheering him up. And I mean, for instance, after he fought with his friends, I think he did tell her. And she did cheer him up. I don't know. Anyway, like I can't remember if he actually told her or if she just felt. I definitely remember the scene where she was like, "Oh, if you're feeling bad, you should eat blah blah, blah in the, you know, in the patisserie." But and the scene where she said, "Oh, you really like your friends and stuff," but I think like she could sense that he was going through something. I don't remember for sure if he actually told her that he was fighting with his friends. I don't think so. So that's the thing where it's like she is cheering him up and she is there for him, but he hasn't really let himself open up to her like this. So, yeah. Okay. And in a way, this is the best present for our anniversary that I could hope for. I like his face there. And to be honest, you don't have to apologize. Being scared like you are right now, that's not a bad thing at all. But you have to let it out and not bottle it up all up inside of you. Hold on a second. I feel like I've heard these words before. Was it that obvious? Because he told her the same thing. Yeah. You said the same thing a while ago. I'm really happy when you said that, you know? To think those words would come back to bite me like this. Gah. Dude, stop biting you. I don't really know anything about how bakeries work or what really matters when you're working at one, to be honest. But I do feel like you're thinking about you can't ever really control the way people see you or what they value about you. And so it's perfectly normal to be scared. There's going to be trouble sometimes ahead. That's just something you can't change. But more than anything else, I want you to keep going and pushing forward so that you won't have any regrets. Because if you do that, they'll surely realize how sincere you are. It's plain as day to me that everyone trusts you so much. Through everything you've done so far, you've gained everyone's trust after all. But well, me saying all of this doesn't exactly help you, huh? It's fine, I appreciate it. Hey, Rintaro-kun, I am your girlfriend, you know? It's finally time for me to support you in your future, Rintaro-kun. So, if you ever feel tired or like you can't keep going anymore, you can just rely on me. Whenever you need it, I'll be the one cheering for you the loudest. They're adorable. Is this the first time she said she's his girlfriend? I'm not sure. And if you want, I'll give you a hug any day, any minute. Yeah, we like hugs. Hugs are awesome. Hugs are awesome. And I'll pat you on the head as a neat bonus, too. Showering you with affection. That sounds so... I don't want to say patronizing because it's not, because it's cute, but it's like... It's cute. I'll think about it. This is a bit embarrassing. Oh, come on. Let her give you a hug and a pat on the head. Thank you. Really. Internship. Ooh. I'm nervous for you. I'm nervous. All right, listen up. As I've explained the other day, we'll have an intern join us for the time being. This here is Rintaro Tsumigi-kun. My name is Rintaro Tsumigi. I hope we get along. Likewise. All right, then let's start preparing so we can open soon. We might have a newcomer with us, but the workflow remains the same, yeah? Let's give it our all again, so that our customers leave our store with a smile. Of course. They look nice, I think. Maybe the one in the middle is a little more intimidating. Oh, the one on the side is too. Okay, some of them are nice, some of them are not smiling. Okay. The sound of my heartbeat is reaching up all the way to my ears. I'm scared. But I'm going to give it my all so that I won't have any regrets. Okay, dude, let's do it. Ooh, he looks ready for action. I don't know. He looks very, very cool with that hat on. Okay. He doesn't wear that hat when he's we haven't seen him wear that hat when he was working with his dad. I don't think. I think I would have noticed that. Maybe I don't remember. I don't know, but anyway, he looks very cool. There. It's rather hot out today, so be careful, okay? Make sure to drink plenty of water. Oh, also, I give Kaoruko your share of meat-wrapped onigiri, Subaru-chan, so that you have something to look forward to during your lunch break. Really? Thank you so much. All right, off you go. Good luck with your exams. See you later. What exams? At the same... like for different schools? Wait, exams at school? I don't know anymore. Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, okay. So I mean, I guess they're chapter 151 to the national mock exams, and then I guess wait, they're mock still? Okay, whatever. I don't know. I guess yeah, they talked about it. I just didn't remember. I remember them saying that they hope that they're in the same place. Right? I guess everyone's, I mean, in their national mock exams, I guess everyone is taking them at the same time. Okay. I'm so glad we're both at the same venue. Let's rock these exams, Subaru. Of course we will, though I can't help feeling nervous. We could review some stuff before we gotta change trains. I'd rather just relax a bit. Anyway, Tsumigi-kun's working at the bakery now, right? Should be, yeah. We haven't really talked much lately, so I can't say for sure what's going on, though. And I'm busy, too. Makes sense. It must be stressful for him as well. For sure, but when I think about how hard he's working right about now, I feel like I can give it my all, too. I really like her hairstyle. I don't know what it's called. Shiginen? I don't feel like it's Shiginen. I don't like it. I want a different name for it. Let me see. Shiginen. French hairstyle? No, that's definitely not. What? That's not what I thought about at all. Oh, it could be. I guess it could. It sort of could be. What is it called? Bun. It's a bun. I'm an idiot. I forgot that there's a word for it. Okay. Yeah, bun works. Anyway, I like it. I like her with a bun. He doesn't get to see Kaoruko like this, right? I'll have to monopolize on it as long as I can. Sure. Oh, speaking of, he and the other guys went to a sports park the other day. He sent me a few pictures too. In this heat, boys really are something else. Like this and this. That's impressive. Yeah, with the little ponytail. You have to love him now. Subaru, come on. I can't. Natsusawa-kun. For sure, but when I think about how hard he's working right about now, I feel like oh, what am I doing? I went back. Okay. I wonder if he already decided which university he'll apply for. He said to university, he said it to the boys in the park. So it's been roughly a month since that day at the beach when I caused him to react that way. Oh my god. Since we're all busy, we haven't met since either. And the group chat's been mostly silent too. I don't know what he's doing right now. Going to the mock exams too, I'm assuming. I don't know. And once we meet again, I have to be more cautious about how I act around him. Fair. You don't want to make him feel things right. It's fine. Okay. The closer we're getting, the more tense I feel. Oh, I totally get that. But we'll have to get used to it eventually. Hold on. Is that Natsusawa-kun? What? With Hidaka? I think he has glasses. I don't know what the hell's going on with that dude, but okay. Oh my god, can I stop? He's so handsome! Waguri-san and Hoshina-san. Look at that face. I mean, I'm sorry, come on. Okay, wow. I sure didn't expect to run into you two here. Same here, what a coincidence. It's been so long with Sawa-kun. Sure has, eh? I hate the A. I hate it. Nobody says that. The E-H. I don't know how to pronounce it in a way that someone says it. Anyway. Hi there, Hoshina-san. Been a minute, yeah? Yes. Keep it casual. Have you been well? Can't complain. But are you all nervous again because of the exams? Your face is twitching a whole lot. Twitching? I'm dying. Okay. Excuse you? And what about you? You're not nervous whatsoever? Do I look like the sort of guy who'd be? Grr. What conversation is this? Oh my god, I'm dying. But well, I guess I should have expected. You're also here to take the mock exams, right? Yeah, about that. Partially because my friend over here invited me. Hello. His friend invited him to the exams? What? Hidaka-kun. Well, thank you for helping me out that one time. I really like Hidaka. Okay. Bow. Don't worry about it. I was just a bit surprised, that's all. Oh, they're both bowing. I see. My name is Subaru Hoshina. Why are they both stiff as a board? Is he from Chidori? How come they've met before? I had no idea she knew boys besides you guys. Right, I never told you before. He's not from Chidori, so no worries. You did tell everyone about Hidaka. It's just that you didn't tell them you met him again, I guess. Maybe only Kaoruko. I don't remember. Not sure if you remember, but when we met up with your friends from Kikia and went to the barbecue together, I told you about this one friend of mine from middle school, right? I do, yeah. Nice that you remember. By sheer coincidence, I ran into him when we went to the mock exam for T University. Hoshina-san was with me too then, right? So after a few things happening, they got acquainted with each other. Sort of. Does that mean you two guys made up? Miraculously, yeah. That's great. I'm happy for you. Thanks. Anyway, Hidaka. This here's a friend of ours. Her name's Waguri-san. Nice to meet you. I'm Kaoruko Waguri. Likewise, my name is Reo Hidaka. We've been meeting up here and there to study together since we're trying to get into the same university. Glad to see they're getting along. Ooh. She knows. No, she knows. The same university? Do you mean... Yeah, I just no, he's not stuttering. I'm sorry. It took me off guard. Okay. I decided I tried to get into T University. After all that, huh? I couldn't exactly take the easy way out while everyone else is trying so hard, right? I see. What major do you have in mind? I'm thinking of becoming a teacher, so it'd have to be the Department of Education, yeah? And that's who says yeah at the end of a sentence too? I can't. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe I just don't. Ugh. Okay, it just sounds weird the way I say it. I guess I don't know. And that's when I found out that Hideka's got the same plan in mind. I mean, people do say that, I guess, but it's very whatever. Obviously, this is a translation, so I don't know what it's supposed to sound like. I don't know. Whatever. Um. So Hideka wants to be a teacher too. That makes sense. Okay. Right on. Wait, a teacher? Granted, it wouldn't have to be to university if it just wanted to be a teacher, but I guess I found a goal for myself now. Must sound crazy coming from me, huh? You really gonna say that yourself? Not at all. When we all met up to study at Usami-kun's place, I was really surprised to see how much better you got in at teaching others. Well, I can't deny that I've been a bit of a wreck before. If you'd like, I could also teach you. This guy's pretty good at teaching others, I'll have you know. Who's saying what? I have no idea. Then let's all meet up again sometime. Is Hideka... Is... Who says what? Isn't this great, Sue? I see. So you found something you want to do. Okay. Why is it such a big deal? Okay. I'm just still trying to figure out who said what. Obviously, Kaoruko said the last part. I guess it's I guess I would by the placement, I guess it's like obviously Natsusawa Hideka. And I don't I don't know when Hideka's I guess Hideka's just teasing him, whatever. I guess we're both going to be busy then. Seems like it. Anyway, we should probably be heading off. That's true. Good luck with your exams. Okay. Did not think I'd run into her today. Why not? I guess because of the venue. Okay. We should probably head off ourselves. Kaoruko? You know, ever since I began to pay close attention to what the right distance between us should be, I haven't quite felt grounded. Okay. We may be friends, but at the same time, he holds a special place in my heart. Still, could I just call this feeling love or not? Okay. I'm just as confused as it before, and I don't really have a name for this odd type of relationship between us. But to be honest, at least right now, I think I'm fine with what we have. Okay. Hearing that he set his eyes on something and knowing that he's going to work hard toward that made me feel happy, you know? That's good. That's very good. I might not have an answer how exactly I feel about him, but just as before, he's someone who motivates me to try harder, to give it my all and push forward. Okay. I can take that for now. It's fine. So for now, I feel like that's enough. But of course, I don't want to cause him trouble or hurt him, so I'll still be mindful of how I act around him. Like I would with anybody. With any boy. I was acting normal today, right? I think you did just fine. Yep. That's a relief. Okay. But we should probably be on our way too. I didn't mean to keep us here too long. Sure. You know, Subaru, whatever answer you arrive at, I'll obviously respect it. But, well... What did you see? What did you see? Yes? She always sees right through me, yet she can't even realize it herself. I mean... Sure. So Karuka's like, oh, she's so in love. Whatever, I'm just gonna let her get there by herself. Karuko, is something wrong? Nope, don't mind me. I mean, it makes sense she wouldn't know this. She wouldn't know that this is love. I mean, how do you know what love is until you feel it? Whatever, you know? But Karuko's like, yeah. I know what you feel. I can tell too. I can tell too. Okay. Rintaro-kun, thanks again for your help today. Oh, Kono-san, I appreciate you looking out for me as always. We've got a staff meeting after this, so you can head home for the day. What? But we're not done cleaning up yet, so... No, but you hear? If we worked you to the bone any more than this, I'm gonna get an earful. Okay, then I'll do that. We're already past the halfway point of August, huh? Time's zooming past us, seriously. Ah ha ha. More importantly, school summer breaks are about to end. I think it's time we make a decision. It's been 2 weeks since Rintaro-kun started working here, yeah? Why is everybody looking half dead? I guess it's their serious face. Okay. First of all, I'd like to apologize. I practically forced this whole thing on you folks. But that said, what do we think about him? What do you think about him? Chapter 152, Evaluation. Okay. Next stop, Benigaoka. Repeating, Benigaoka. Whoop. Crap, almost missed my stop. My head's still a bit fuzzy. 2 weeks have passed since I began my internship. Yeah, how did it go? It seems like it's going fine. Seeing as I'm still a student, I can only really work there the whole day during my summer break. That's also probably why Lucas-san gave me that offer. But we never really officially decided how long my stay would last. On my days off, I suddenly get a call and hold my shift for the coming week. It feels like I'm running inside the darkness without any clear goal in the distance. And I think I'm just exhausted. While there are similarities between that place and my family's patisserie, the way their kitchen operates is completely different from how I'm used to it. Needless to say, I gave it my all and tried to carry my weight. But did I do a decent job or not? I have no way of knowing. Were there any incidents where you got yelled at? That's one way of knowing something. I mean, it's not necessarily anything. It's fine, I guess. And hopefully you don't get yelled at. I mean, so I guess that probably didn't happen. So I guess you have no way of knowing. The chief is always complaining. Okay. And Lucas-san's anything but an open book when it comes to how he really feels. Not good at all. Redo it. That said, I can't deny it's a valuable experience for me. And I'm glad that Lucas-san and everyone else are just as strict with me despite just being an intern. Not to mention that I could tell from day one that their patisserie is an amazing place. Okay. All of the employees there are incredibly talented, and I can't even begin to describe how much I've learned in just these 2 weeks. I came up with plenty of designs for my own cakes too. My desire just keeps on growing stronger. Okay, nice. I really want to work there. And now I'm thinking about it again. Gasp. That's right. I can torment myself over it as much as I want. I can't change whatever the results will be. Slap. I'll just have to do everything I can until the end comes. Okay. All right. And for that, I'm going to sleep early today. And I'm sleepy too. Ring. Who could it be? Manager. Okay, I think they came to the decision. Is this about my shifts? I thought he was going to call tomorrow when the bakery was closed. Either way, I'm going to tell him that I am free all week. Yeah. Except... Oh, he called him in? Apologies for calling you out here, Allison. Don't be. But we're close today, right? That we are, and I wouldn't want it any other way. All this free time I can use to work on some recipes. It's what I consider pure bliss, in fact. Feels like I'm talking to Dad right now. And in fact, I was thinking of preparing our assortment for the upcoming fall season. Wow, it looks good. These look magnificent. You see, I was hoping if I could ask you to be the taste taster for these new inventions of mine. Okay, I don't think you would do that to someone you were about to fire, right? What? Bzzt. Is that Skyda? I think we don't know any other teacher, right? Wonderful weather we're having today. So much that I'd rather not go outside, that is. because, I mean, the wonderful weather is because there's like a sun and it's hot. Okay. Oh, my cups, like, I wouldn't call hot a wonderful weather, but okay. Oh, my cup's empty already. Up we go. Ha ha ha. Oh, Chigusa sensei. Up we go. That sounded like something my father would say. Please don't tease me all that much. But, well, you're not entirely wrong, I guess. I'm sorry, really, but you're still in your late 30s, no? That's still plenty young. I'm quite jealous of how energetic you are, Chigusa sensei. I'm guessing you've already finished preparing your lessons for the second term. You can't escape your fate, you know. I think I'll get some more coffee. Would you like some as well, sensei? Oh, you don't mind? I appreciate it. So much work. Wah. Now then, I should get back to work myself. Yorita's got his exams next month, and he just recently made his decision to become a police officer. Time sure flies. Then there's Usami, who wants to attend a junior college to become a preschool teacher. I'd like to try it out. Unbelievable. To hear that from the same person who said he wanted to go through high school a second time. True. Meanwhile, Natsusawa just approaches me one day to say he wants to get into the Department of Education at T University, and he looked so refreshed for some reason. I could tell he gave it a lot of thought, and I'm all the happier for it. I mean, it wasn't like totally a surprise. You did give him that option. Now the only one left is Rintaro Tsumugi. Right now, I'm trying out as an intern for a patisserie I'd like to work at, which is why I still don't have a definitive answer for my plans. I'm sorry. He told me that one day not too long ago, but it's been radio silence since. That said, whatever the final result may be, he'll be fine if he keeps going just like that. Skada-sensei, I brought us some more coffee. What? Excuse me. Is Skada-sensei here? Tsumugi? What insane timing. Yeah, I mean, if this is your summer break, you're just hanging at the school, doing your thing, but, I mean, they have work, I guess, to prepare, but summer, and, like, school is open. Well, I guess, could be. Okay. What brings you here today? Also, you could have at least worn your uniform. Sensei, I was accepted. I got the job. Woo! Woo! Like he ran right out of the bakery to tell him that. Is that what happened? I'm going to work there. Ooh, awesome. Nice one, Tsumugi. Thank you very much. The way I see it, he must have sprinted over there the moment he was told the decision. Yeah, sprinted over here, I think. The moment he was told the decision. Yeah, that's that's very heartwarming. That he was like, oh, I need to tell my teacher. First thing. I might break out in tears if I'm not careful. Oh. And it sure looks like this is an answer he's satisfied with. I would say so. Oh, crap. Oh, that's so sweet. Congrats, Tsumugi. Proud of you. Thank you very much. Oh, they're so cute. I'm looking forward to visiting you next year. I'd prefer if you didn't. It's embarrassing. Maybe I'll be out that day. Excuse me. What the hell? Oh my god. Nice, Tsumugi. All right. Nice, dude. Okay, so he's working there. People, excuse me, but is the manager out today? He took the morning off because he had some business to take care of. He should be back in the afternoon, though. Don't think you get to slack off just because he's not watching, all right? Of course not. Starting next spring, you'll be a proper employee here, after all, even if you're just a part-timer now. Hence, you're going to have to carry even more weight from now on. I'm going to train you even harder, so I hope you're ready. Of course, just say the word. Okay, this guy is just intense. We're fine. We know intense people. I'm sorry to show up on your day off, really. Don't be. We're thankful you came all this way to meet us. What the hell? It's fine, really. I was the one asking to come visit, after all. So it's like Rintaro doesn't know about this. Chapter 153, The Wall to Break Through. Yes, that works for us. Then until tomorrow. And what did you talk about? He's going to stop by tomorrow, since we're closed. What? The very Lucas Durand from the Noisette is coming over tomorrow? Holy crap. Maybe I should stop by myself just to say hello. Although it's my day off. Nah, we should head over to that Noisette ourselves. He'd be happier if we came to check out his place, right? Still, our Rintaro-kun's going to work at such an amazing patisserie, huh? I still can't believe it. It was enough of a shock to hear he worked there as an intern after all. Especially for his parents. Isn't that right, Kyoko-san? Oh, you have no idea. Never thought he could be that gutsy. Honestly, I had no idea that this Lucas-san was such an amazing person. I mean, he did win at an international tournament before. Dang, he's a big shot, through and through. Didn't I already tell you when we went there all these years ago? Your reaction is no different from then. Is that so? Honestly, Rintaro was all I could think about at the time. Sorry about that. I'm going to head upstairs for a while. Can you look after the rest? Yes, of course. Crazy things are happening right now. You can say that again. Though I gotta admit, you don't seem all that shocked about this, Kashiwagi-san. Huh? Me? I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense. In fact, you all seem to be going crazy over the fact that he's from Noisette, but you do remember where we work, right? You're just as popular if you ask me. You're not wrong, but not to rain on your parade or anything, I've gone there myself, and I have to admit that they're a patisserie worthy of respect. That said, we're standing on the same field as them. I don't see us from playing losing to them in any way. Okay. Patriotism. Okay. Nobody said anything about that. That's right, stupid. Well, people are always weak when it comes to influence and standing. Can't lie there. Either way, he was trained directly by the owner all this time. It's not weird that he would be employed over there. I don't know how much Rintaro-kun's aware of this, and I bet he ended up this way because the owner's got that sort of uncompromising personality. But he's clearly been taught by the best of the best. No doubt about that. Right. Nice. I mean, he did come with some experience, and I guess in some way you don't realize it when it's your dad. He just teaches you. I must admit, taking in someone fresh out of high school is new for us, so you could say this is an irregular case. Not to mention, he just so happens to be the young son of another patisserie I know quite well. As such, I just had to formally introduce myself. He knows we're playing? Thank you for taking the time to visit us. And not to forget, it seems like our son approached you about his wish to work for you during work hours. Thank you for giving him the time of day despite how busy you must have been. I'm sorry for the trouble he caused you. Ha ha ha. Oh, it's fine. We usually don't get direct applications like that, so I was indeed a bit surprised. But I'm still running a business here. I made sure to thoroughly assess what he's capable of. I hope you understand when I say this, but I don't intend to hire someone who doesn't have the necessary talent or capabilities. Plus, the final decision whether we should hire him or not, I left mostly to the other staff. He was hired because he convinced everyone of the value he brings to the table. As such, we're certain that he's going to be a reliable staff member for our establishment. You don't need to worry about that. Phew. Well, I can't deny that I was moved by his youthful passion, which is why I wanted to give him a chance. After all, I am the sort of person who makes decisions based on my emotions. Okay. At any moment, I choose to walk toward the path that's filled with dazzling light and excitement ahead of me. Similarly, I had no fundamental reason as to why I decided to settle down here in Japan. Simply, my grandmother on my mother's side is Japanese, and she always taught me Japanese since I was young. And so I developed a liking for Japanese culture. So I made my final decision thinking, I wonder what sorts of things I would encounter if I opened a patisserie there. If I may, I'm rather impressed at how quickly I can act once I've made my decision. So you know that feeling. Okay. I'm certain that Rintaro-kun's approach wouldn't have landed well with anybody. But in my case, With anybody? Okay. But in my case, I was practically brimming with excitement. Ha ha ha. That is a rather open minded outlook. But what really tickled my curiosity was what he told me during our discussion. Of all the things, he told me straight to my face that he would surpass me one day. And let me tell you, my heart was dancing with joy at those words. I look horrified. Okay. I am so sorry for my stupid son. Can't believe he stepped out of line like that. Oh, don't be. I just hope he can back up his words. But the final call to hire him was made by our chief, and this is what he told me. Honestly, I'm positively surprised. I didn't think he would actually pull his weight. After all, he's in After all, he's in high school, and he just started baking cakes a year ago, right? Not only that, he knows how vital functional teamwork is in a work environment like this. Despite our workflow being different from his family's place, he immediately adapted to how things operate around here. He understood that he was merely a tiny cog, and he worked toward one goal, to improve our efficiency. It was crystal clear to me. Honestly, I can't help but wonder what sort of training he received from his family. Okay, cool. And while this sort of mature mindset might partly stem from his personality and nature, I have no doubt in my mind that this was made possible because of the way he has been raised by his parents. And for that, I wholeheartedly respect you. That's nice. I could tell that he was raised with all the love in the world. Oh, that's really sweet. That's really sweet. Oh. I'm really thankful that our son Rintaro is in such good hands. However, however, I don't want you to hold back on properly teaching him because he can handle any criticism you might throw at him. So please make him grow even more. I'd like to ask the same of you. Leave him to me. Oh, it's the mother saying. I'd like to ask the same of you. Leave him to me. And if he doesn't pull his weight, we'll feel free to give him the boot at any moment. Hey, you stupid. Why do you immediately have to go down that route? Haha, I expected nothing less. You see, I've tasted your cake several times before, although this is my first time actually coming here. So naturally, I had a secondary motive for coming here today. I've been dying to discuss cakes with you. It would be my pleasure. These guys. We've got two cake nerds reunited here. Yay, hitting it off. Okay. You actually spent all this time just talking about cakes, huh? Surely we must have gotten close to the 2-hour mark. Well, I dipped out early, though. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, the kitchen is waiting for me. I just knew you were going to say that. Then again, what else would I expect, right? Also, I should probably let you know that Rintaro-kun also said the following to me. That he would one day surpass you, too. Of course he would be happy with that. If only you could see your face right now. I'm thankful, you know. No matter what I do, I can't erase this motivation inside of me. I'm itching to see how far he can reach from now on. And I'll have to keep playing the role. Oh, look, what a handsome, drawing of him. And I'll have to keep playing the role of the insurmountable wall in front of him. I guess so. That said, before you lock yourself up in the kitchen again, I say we grab a bite to eat for lunch. Okay, a date. If I happen to find Western and Japanese sweets in front of me, I doubt I'd go for the Western ones. That smell, so sweet and fluffy, it's just not for me. Why am I thinking this is the past? I'm thinking, okay, cool. I'm thinking this is the past. 154, Kyoko and Keiichiro. Ooh, we're going to see how they met. Okay. I met Kei-chan back in February of my first year in high school. I forgot to hand in my homework for my home economics. How do you say that word? Home economics class. So I was in the middle of searching for the teacher when he's baking cakes. Is he part of the home eco- econom? How did I say that? Home home economics club. Kyoko Harisaki. What? Whoops. Dang it, he's coming this way. What do I do? Huh? The door was locked this whole time? Is a student even allowed to do that? Hello, handsome dude. He's huge. And this sweet smell, it's only gotten thicker. Do you need something? Well, I was looking for Tamaru Sensei for my home economics class. I forgot to hand in something. Ah, it's just me here, but I can get it to her later. Oh, are you sure? He's so nice. Think Slam. So nice. Jeez, no need to be so rude. That was my first impression of him. Thinking he's nice and then thinking he's so rude. That's nice. I didn't know if he was a good person or not, but either way, he was a total weirdo. But I should at least thank him properly. It's him. Ah, he's gonna leave. Excuse me, wait a second. Odd. I just wanted to thank him for last time, and yet here I am helping him with these cakes. Oh, okay, how did that happen? He just told you to I don't know who offered. Do you happen to have time today after school? Oh, he asked. Okay. I'd like you to be the taste taster for my cakes. He came up with that on the spot, huh? Sure wasn't slick about it. Like I thought, he really is a weirdo. Keiichiro Tsurugi and my senpai. The moment I found out he's my senpai, I couldn't decline anymore. It's been drilled into me thanks to my club practice. Curse my bad luck for not having any today either. I just want to get out of this room. The sweetness in the air is too much. Harisaki-san? Yes? I'm ready, so let's get started. Sure. I mean, why did he choose her? Just because she approached him? I'm trying to understand. So small and cute. Stare. Waiting. Oh, okay, I'll have a bite then. What was that expression for? My expression? There shouldn't be any issue with the taste, but your conflicted reaction said otherwise. So I'd like to know what the issue was. Crap, did I make it that obvious? Well, can I really be honest here? Please. It tasted normal. Well, I don't eat cakes often. See, I don't think you should take my opinion as the absolute truth. If anything, the taste is just fine. I was just confused why it felt so hostile, I guess. Oh, interesting. She taught him to care about what he's trying to convey, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't really know how to explain it more clearly. I'm not a critic, after all. He's smiling, I think. It's fine. I appreciate the honest feedback. Ever since then, he would regularly ask me to be his taste taster, and I helped him as much as possible when I didn't have club practice. I still couldn't give him any proper feedback for his cakes, nor did I get any better at handling the sweet smell in that room, but while we spent all that time together, we talked about a lot of things. He mentioned that his relatives own a patisserie. As he grew up eating there all the time, he wanted to try and make some of his own cakes. And so, after he joined the Home Economics Club, he'd been working on them practically nonstop. Can he just, like, the school just allows students to use up, maybe he buys the ingredients. Okay. Do you always bake cakes whenever you have some free time? Generally, yeah. I don't really take breaks. On days with no club work, I get permission from the teacher to use this room too. So the day I stopped by to hand in my work, your club didn't have a meeting at all, and that's why you were here all alone. You could always use that free time for something else, meeting up with friends or going somewhere to have fun. I mean, at the end of the day, I just want to work on my cakes, and that's what I end up doing. You're a stubborn one. Plus, when I don't want to be interrupted, I go out of my way to lock the door, remember? To be honest, that really gives you a horrible impression. Very bad, in fact. He's so shocked. He's so shocked by it. She thought him to be a person, I guess. Wow. You weren't even aware of it? Ha ha ha. The more and more I talked with him, the clearer it became to me that he really was a weird person. Good luck with your club practice, Kyoko. Thanks. Oh, he's at it again today. Ah, I got spotted. It's been a while since I started helping him out, and he's finally greeting me properly. He might seem unsociable and blunt, because he is, and he's always brimming with passion, and he doesn't shy away from giving it his all. Seeing him like that, I can't help but think that he's actually really cool. Alright, time to give it my all, too. Okay, it's raining. Is she in the volleyball club? Did she say what club she was in? Hariseki-san, do you have a moment? The look on her face. Go ahead without me. I'll be with you in a second. Sure. Is he gonna confess or something? I really doubt it. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can help you again anytime soon. After we lost in the tournament a while ago, all the third year students retired, right? As it turns out, I was chosen as the next captain. Ha ha ha. But now that the responsibility is in my hands, I want to do everything I can, so I really want to focus on my club from now on. I'm sorry. Of course, I'll always support you from the shadows in the hopes that you'll break the sort of cakes you can be satisfied with. I understand. Yet again, in the heat of the moment, I put up a good front. Okay. I did so when I was with a third year senpai, as they were obviously the ones frustrated the most after our defeat. Same as when I was with the rest of the club members, to the point that it became a habit of mine. To hide your feelings? Okay. I'm trying to think if Rintaro... Okay, I can kind of see how both of them affected Rintaro into what he became. Not to mention, right now, as I am drowning in responsibility and uncertainty, if I were to stay around him, as he keeps pushing forward relentlessly, not backing down no matter the obstacle, the way I am right now, I would be overwhelmed by his burning passion, while I'd feel more and more pathetic about myself. Even though I want to find the strength to keep trying myself. It's almost summer break, meaning there will be more club practice too, obviously. There are just too many things I have to keep in mind now that I'm the captain. But I was entrusted with this position, so I've got to stay strong for everyone's sake. Earth to Kyoko! What? What are you screaming at me for? This guy you were talking to a while ago just came up to me, told me to give you a message. What? Home economics. Sorry for suddenly calling you over. I know you said you wanted to prioritize a club. It's fine. We don't have practice today, so in return, I promise that today will be the last time I'll ask for your feedback. If you would please. Okay. Sure. What brought this up? Weird. Oh, well, it might be sudden, but he's always been like this from the moment we've met. I'll have a bite. Ooh. It's delicious. It's completely different from everything I've had before. Why? That hostile feeling is gone. And it feels so relaxing, calming even. Why? Now she's crying too. Does it have such a gentle taste now? Because he loves you, I think? I don't know. I think. I'm sorry. Just give me a moment, please. It's fine. Take all the time you need to eat the rest. What? Oh. Or, well, maybe not. I don't know if it's outright love, but he knows that she was defeated and stuff. I guess he realized that she's holding back her feelings. So he did this on purpose. For her. Like he made it for her in particular. Seems like I managed to make a delicious one. I'm glad. I guess I'll step out for a moment. Wait, please, stay. You don't have to say anything. Just stay with me. Okay. If I happen to find Western and Japanese sweets in front of me, I doubt I'd go for the Western ones. That smell, so sweet and fluffy, it's just not for me. That is what I thought, but maybe spending so much time in here made me get used to it. Or could it be? Could it be? Thank you for the treat. The scent of vanilla essence, the sound of meringue and eggs being mixed. They make me feel comfortable. As long as I have these things by my side, I don't need anything else. Mm-hmm. No, it's the other part, the other half of the spread. Yup, it's delicious. What is it called? Plaisir? Purejiru. Purejiru? What does that mean? Okay. The difference is night and day. Like I thought it was pleasure or something, but that's not how they translated it. So, okay. The difference is night and day. You have improved a lot, Keiichiro. Keiichiro Tsumugi, high school third year. Well, I did keep at it. Come on now, just accept the compliment without the snark. That's not what I meant anyway. Instead of single-mindedly focusing on the cake, you started thinking about the people who are going to eat it. I can feel a personal warmth from it. It's a great cake. You better be thankful to that girl, you hear? What girl? Okay, he wasn't that like aware of anything. He was just he was thinking of her making the cake, but not more than that. Come on, you know the one. Your taste taster. You made this cake with her in mind, didn't you? Oh, her. You first mentioned her around 6 months ago. Isn't that when it started? That's when you got even more obsessed, and the drastic changes in your work began. So, spill the beans. What's going on between the two of you? What do you mean? This dense brat. I remember how Rintaro's mom was like, oh, I can't believe where did I go wrong? Why is my son so dense? You know why. Okay. Oh well, that'll be a story for another day. What really matters is, I was right on the money, wasn't I? When I said you should get more involved with the people around you and learn more about them. Because that was clearly what you needed the most. He did tell me that, roughly half a year ago during the winter of my second year in high school. You know, Keiichiro, you should socialize more. Hang out with your classmates, have lunch together. Go on a date with a girl who catches your eye. You need experiences like that, or you'll never make a delicious cake. At the time, I couldn't understand why I needed to do all of those things. It's not like I completely shut myself off from the world. I just prioritized my cakes over developing relationships with other people. I get that, but that's kind of shutting yourself off from the world. Maybe not completely, I guess. That was more fun to me. I was never good at showing emotion or even faking a smile. I'm sure everyone thinks I'm boring, but that's never really bothered me or led to any trouble. And when something came up, I'd take the initiative myself. When I couldn't understand what my uncle was trying to say and needed some sort of hint, I even asked the home economics club advisor and other members to try my cakes. It's really good, but that was all they told me, leaving me still in the dark. I guess that's why. Huh? The door's unlocked again? Weird. Hello, senpai. That reaction of hers felt so refreshing and made me kind of happy. It made me want to hear her call my cakes delicious. Thanks again for the treat. It was delicious as always, senpai. Glad to hear it. But I thought you were done giving me feedback. Didn't you want to focus on your club? And I am. I haven't neglected that one bit. It's just some stuff happened, so I figured I could start dropping by again. Some stuff? Such as? Well, you know, some stuff. And I'm not really coming to help you anymore. It's more like I'm coming to recharge my batteries, since I love your cake, senpai. Ooh, that's like an admission of love as far as he's concerned. Or as far as you're concerned, I guess. Oh gosh, listen to me to saying love like that. I bet you realized how I feel by now. Thanks, I appreciate it. I said thank you. I heard you the first time. This oblivious cake for brains. Well, it could have been worse. That time, I could sort of tell she was putting on a brave face. Oh, okay, he could tell. Right, nice. But it didn't feel like something I should pry into. And even if I did, I doubt I could have said anything to help. What is that? Look at that expression. So in place of the words I couldn't offer, I made her a cake. Yeah, I think you're in love with her, dude. You just don't know anything about anything but cakes. You weren't even aware of it? Oh man, I'm actually crying. I wanted to cheer her up, if only a little, so I could see her smile like always. Hey, senpai? Yeah? There's something that's been bugging me. Why haven't you been locking the door lately? Today was no exception. Didn't you say you locked it when you were working alone? Plus, I've been showing up unannounced a lot these days. You used to keep the door locked even when I was your taste taster, so I was wondering what was up with that. Our advisor, Tamaru-sensei, told me to stop. Ha ha ha, she finally had enough of your antics, huh? Well, can't say I'm surprised. I think you're lying, my dude. Senpai, hello there. The scent of vanilla has essence. The sound of meringue and eggs being mixed. They make me feel comfortable. As long as I have these things by my side, I don't need anything else. I like how both chapters are kind of like structured the same when we have like, you know, this sentence kind of defines them at the beginning and then the same sentence is repeated in the middle and you know it's no longer true. And they say it's no longer true, or at least she did here. I don't know if he's able to admit it, but you know. And you know what my friend did? That's what I thought, but yeah, he's gonna say it now. Tsumagi-senpai. Oh, Harisaki-san. Congratulations on your graduation. Thank you. You came running just for that? Are you already heading home? Pretty much, after I say goodbye to my club advisor. So, if it's all right with you, could we go somewhere together sometime? You know, to celebrate your graduation. Like, anywhere you want to go. Or something. You'd rather work on your cakes, I bet. You can pick the place, Harisaki-san. Ooh. So let's go somewhere. Together. For real? I'm not sure how many chapters I'm supposed to get to. Yeah, I think this is the last one. For this volume. So let's go somewhere together. So good. Ramen's just not as good without miso. Could you pass me the pepper, senpai? Here you go. Chapter 156, A Gentle Taste and a Sweet Scent. I'm really glad I got the chance to come here. I've been meaning to check this place out. But it's pretty tough for a girl to come here alone, you know? Where do you usually go? Cafes, I guess? My friends love everything that's trendy, so I tag along with them. Then again, my club keeps me pretty busy, so I don't really go out that often in the first place. And if I'm going to eat something, it's gotta be hearty. So I say, but to me at least, this technically counts as a date, right? Maybe wrong. Okay. To me at least, this technically counts as a date, right? Maybe a ramen restaurant was a weird choice for a first one. You can pick the place, Harisaki-san, he said, so I mulled it over. A cafe? A restaurant? Since we're students, our options are pretty limited. Till I totally overthought it, gave up, and decided to choose a place that I wanted to check out myself. Going to a cafe or something like that might have been the better option. Maybe he would have been happier with a place that serves cakes. It's hard to tell what he's thinking, so I'm not sure. Is something wrong? Oh, it's just... I was thinking that maybe we should have gone to a cafe or something instead. I mean, I chose this place without really considering what you'd be into. So I was just curious if this is even fun for you at all, I guess. Oh god, I told him everything. I'm assuming he eats food other than ramen. Other than cakes, I mean. Maybe he doesn't enjoy it. But, okay. I'm having fun. We can tell, my friend, we can tell. I see. You practically eat cake for all of your meals, so in a sense, maybe I was right to bring you here. I don't only eat cake, okay? Is that how you see me? I mean, did you ever see him eat cake? To be honest, like, he makes them. Does he eat them? I mean, obviously he tastes them, but I don't know. How many cakes can you eat? So beautiful. He's actually tagging along, huh? I asked him to go on a walk thinking he'd say no. I never imagined he'd actually agree to meet up, But I guess even someone like him goes outside from time to time. Oh, you've got a flower petal on your shoulder, senpai. Huh? Oh my god, this dude. So, seeing you outside feels so different, like something doesn't feel right. A thought's been running through my head. Ha ha ha. I do go outside, I'll have you know. That's just rude. I was just kidding, but I think spring kind of suits you, senpai. This dude. Maybe because I was born in the spring? Oh, really? What month? Using the flower petal as an excuse to try and touch him made me feel embarrassed. So I assume I blurted out that nonsense because of that. But it was probably because he's given off this warm feeling that resonates with me, with the sweet scent following him. Almost like the snow has melted since we first met. Gosh, we walked so far. Good thing we found a bench. You're right. You don't seem tired at all, senpai. I have to stand a lot for my work. Standing and working and walking is different, but if you... I don't know. And I do jog on occasion. Seriously? I never would have guessed. I thought you'd want to spend that time on cakes. The more stamina I have, the longer I can work on them. It all leads back to that, I see. Huh, that's interesting. I had no idea. There's still so much I don't know about him, huh? While waiting for this day, I thought long and hard about what I should do. Because if I don't tell him how I feel today, I'll never find that spark to change our relationship. What are your plans after graduation? But do I even want it to change? And even if our relationship did progress, wouldn't I just get in the way of what we really want, of what he really wants to do? Even if our relationship did progress, I think is the right way to say it. Anyway, I haven't decided yet. I'll probably go to university. But if in the future we lost touch with each other, I want to keep talking to him. Forever, just like this. Hey, senpai, would you like to open your own bakery one day? Yeah, I would. Well, the plans are still pretty vague, but I'd like it to be the kind of bakery that warms the hearts of the customers who come in. A place where even if something sad happens, there will be no need for them to put on a brave face. A bakery where simply eating the cake helps you be your true self. That's the sort of place I'd like to have. And she taught it to him, pretty much. That sounds wonderful. I mean, she, didn't, yeah. I mean, she taught him that without meaning to, but that's how it turned out. Yeah, I don't want to get in his way. I'm sure you'll make it happen. Ugh. I'm sure you'll make it happen, senpai. A while ago, my uncle told me something. That I would need to interact with others if I wanted to make delicious cakes. I never understood why that was important. But it's probably because I had to learn about all the emotions out there. I need to fall in love, surround myself with more people that inspire emotions in me, and then put those feelings into my cakes. That day, when you said you wanted to focus on your club, I saw your back while you were crying. And it was then that I found myself wanting to see you smile again. From that point on, I spent more and more of my time thinking about you. Okay, he's confessing, maybe? I felt all sorts of emotions swirling strongly inside of me. I always thought the only good use of my time was baking cakes. If I had even a moment of free time, that's what I wanted to spend it on. But now, I liked just as much. No, even more. Oh, wow. Spending time with you, Harisaki-san. Damn. Okay. That's a lot. I mean, that means a lot. And I'll keep baking cakes and thinking about you. So I would like it if you'd keep eating them from now on. That's sweet. That's actually pretty romantic. Yes, I will. I'm really happy. Tsumigi-senpai, think that your cakes are the best. Oh, I think that your cakes are the best. Their gentle taste and sweet scent. Ooh, look at those blushies. I love it all. Okay, Rintaro. They're eating cake together. Oh, they're so sweet. They've come so far. I think that's it. Oh, it's a special chapter. Okay. We'll do a special chapter. Special chapter 156.5. The first yukata in a year. Yukata? I don't know how you say that. Because they tend to, I think Japanese tends to emphasize the last syllable, usually. But I've never paid attention to them saying yukata or yukata. Okay, today is the final day of summer vacation. And we are also going to the summer festival, just as promised. But I have to study during the morning. It's an afternoon date. Kaoruko, are you going out already? Yeah, I'll go get my yukata and get changed so I can get there with ample time. It's pretty hot outside, so make sure to drink plenty of water. Okay. Since yukatas are expensive, many rent one for special occasions. Hey, Mom? Thanks for paying the rental fee, even though we still have last year's yukata at home. What, were you worried? Wearing the same clothes twice in a day? Well, I don't think he will care, but I understand why you worry. And also, if you want to give some thanks, give them to Dad. I just suggested the idea. Got it. Go have fun, okay? I will. Once I finish changing, I'll come back home again to put my stuff away. So then we can take a picture together. Oh, sounds fun. Kimono rental. Hiri. You know, I'm just so lost. They're all so cute. She's dazzling. I agree. She's very pretty. Ooh. It's been a while since she's gone on a date with her boyfriend. Since she's studying for the university entrance exams, they can't meet much. Oh, how sad. Okay. But she does her best at both love and studying. To be young again. I'm so jealous. I hope she truly does have a wonderful day. Okay, I put my luggage home. Time to go. She's so pretty. I'll be there in 40 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna wait at the south entrance. Wow, it's already been a year since then. Both me and Rintaro-kun. If we both pass, that is, around this time next year, he'll be a working adult while I'll be a college student. We will be much more free. I wonder if we can meet a lot more. But if we're busy, I don't think stuff will change that much. I wonder what will happen next. Well, but just being by his side is plenty. Come say hello. I'm sorry. Who is he saying that to? I don't know. Okay. Okay. Nice. So that was volume 20. We have volume 21 and then a few chapters that are out by. I think it comes out weekly, so 21st will be next week. So I'll have a few chapters to go on, but by the time I read them, and then I'll be able to just keep up, I think, the weekly releases maybe. So that's great. Anyway, that was nice. It was nice to see the focus on the parents, because honestly, I was like, I mean, the dad is very passionate, and it's joke, and it's also not a joke, but I was wondering, okay, I was wondering how their relationship formed, and it really fit. It was very true to character, I feel like. And it's nice to know that Kyoko was the one who made him realize that cakes can't, you can just live for cakes. I mean, you could, but the cakes won't be that good. And she made him realize, how to take his cakes to the next level, but also to the point that he wanted, that he actually started living enough that he wanted to spend more time with her, that, than his cakes, which was a big deal because he didn't want to spend time with anyone. And I was like, and I mean, we see it, how passionate he still is, and how he's like always cake, 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 and like, and I'm like, okay. I mean, we have seen moments, obviously, when he's like there for his family, when he's there for her, and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, they've been through a lot, and you know, they've grown, and they really, I mean, you can see the really nice and warm relationship that they share. But still, there's, I was just wondering, like how you fall in love with someone who only cares about cakes, how, like, I mean, I can understand um like I can see how they are, like, after the initial, like, fall in love, after, like, you actually open up to someone, then sure, then it doesn't really matter almost what they do or what they're obsessed with, because you kind of know them by then. But I was like just wondering about that moment where you're like, okay, how do you get to the point where you fall in love with them if all they care about is cake, for instance, or something else? But yeah, that made sense. um and it was fun just to see, Keiichiro as a student. He's pretty oblivious. I mean, not that oblivious, to be honest, but just like chooses to be oblivious almost then, until he, until not. And yeah, it was sweet. We also, Rintaro got his job. I mean, I never thought he wouldn't, and it went by pretty quickly. I thought we would maybe see, a breaking point where he's like, oh no, I really messed up or something. Kind of like his brother, maybe, kind of, because his brother, like, the first time we met him, he messed up, at his workplace, and he was a little bit down and stuff and needed a break. So, I mean, not with such intensity, but like, you started at a new place, obviously you would make mistakes, but they didn't focus on that at all. It just, like, went smoothly as far as we could tell, and that's nice. I mean, I'm sure that if he made mistakes, like, they were minor ones. And again, he does have the experience. He does, even if everything is different, there's still some, basic things that are the same that he has been taught. So it makes sense that he wouldn't make that many mistakes, I guess, at the end of the day. And he couldn't tell if they, like, he couldn't tell at all if they liked his work or not, or if they were going to say yes to him working there. But I think that has also a lot to do with the fact that Rintaro himself is, like, hard on himself. He's like, oh, like he won't let himself think, oh, I was actually really good. Like, these weeks were really good. I really did my best, and they have to hire me. Like, obviously, he wouldn't think that, but so I can definitely believe that they, appreciated his hard work and his passion and everything. And it's nice that it worked out that way. It was really sweet when he ran to tell his teacher, like, first, out of anyone. Like, that's really sweet. That's really nice. And of course, we had the moment that I enjoyed the most, obviously, in this volume, on Subaru and Natsusawa. Just, I mean, it's just great. Now she knows he is going to be a teacher, and he's going to the same university. I mean, hopefully, he's going to the same university she is. I mean, they're both planning to go to the same university. That's the point. And that's nice. And she's happy for him. And she's happy that he's special to her, but she doesn't want that to change. And that makes a lot of sense, because you don't know what will happen when things change. Especially with Subaru, who hasn't, like, again, she has no way of, gauging like, oh, well, obviously she does have a way of gauging the difference. Like, she does say, okay, Saku is obviously special to me. I'm happy when he's there. I'm happy to see that he's, moving forward and all that. I'm, like, happy for him as a whole, but, like, it makes sense that when you're already kind of like that these relationships are like precious to her the way they are, because she didn't think that she would ever have them. Um, sorry. Then it's like, then she doesn't want them to change. She doesn't want to ruin them. She doesn't know what it would feel like if you were to decide that this is love or whatever. Again, we're jumping to love very fast, and it's just, and I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming. I mean, it is a translation, and we know that Japanese people use ski for both things, for both love and like. And by Western standards, I guess you would assume they would like each other first. Like, saying "I love you" or talking about love is a big deal, at least in Western culture. At least in the shows that I watched. Right. But they immediately, like, I mean, it's not just Subaru Saku. Immediately with Kaoruko and Rintaro, it was also like, oh, I love him. Like, okay. I mean, I guess it could also be like, oh, we're teenagers, so we feel strongly and whatever, you know. But I get the sense that you could also translate it as "I really like you" or something like that. And it's, you know, that's really the meaning behind it. Like, anyway, I don't know what I was getting at with that point, but yeah, love feels like it's a big deal, even more, right? Than just saying, oh, okay, I like him. Maybe I like him, you know. Like is just, okay, fine, he's special. I like him. I like spending time with him. Let's see where it goes. Love is like, ooh, okay. You feel a lot for this guy. So it makes sense that Subaru would be like, oh no, I don't think I don't think that's what it is. But yeah, but the thing is that it doesn't start with love. It can start with like, but that's the point. It starts with like, probably, and then it grows into love. So it doesn't have to be such a drastic jump. Like, you start being friends with someone, you like them, and then you like them a little more, and then you like them a little more, and then you're like, okay, maybe there's something there. And anyway, so it doesn't have to be like this end all be all, but sure, even if it's just like deciding to take that step and saying like, okay, this is a relationship, this is like, it's aiming toward love, you know, is a shift, whatever the case, whatever you call it, whatever. Yeah. So Kaoruko, I mean, I'm believing Kaoruko when she's like, okay, I know Subaru and she's in love. I mean, okay, girl, I believe you. And I mean, yes, I can assume that's what's happening, but I don't know. I mean, I wonder what's gonna happen. I'm really looking forward to see what will happen that will make her be like, okay, I guess this is love, or something like that, you know? What's gonna happen that will make her try to go for it? Besides the ponytail, which like made her be like, oh. Anyway, I don't know. I just love Saku with a ponytail. Okay. Anyway, so so that was fun. I'm looking forward to see what happens in the next volume, and I hope you guys enjoyed this manga read along. I will see you next time. Bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons: Redding Tier, Andy Plays All Night, Tyranor, Michael Gabriel, Shadows Moon, Marsh, Stone Tree, and Antiquity. And to the rest of my amazing Patreons, who without their support I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.